Today's video is all about the Medicool Pro Power 520 e-file. Hey guys, it's Liz Morris from the Nail Hub, and today's all about video. I'm going to go over the Medicool Pro Power 520 e-file. This is a nice entry-level e-file for those of you that are looking for something that's affordable but still also has a lot of power. This is going to be a good e-file for you. Both professionals and DIYers alike like to use this particular machine. It currently retails for $169, which when you compare it to other e-files on the market is a very good price point. Typically professional e-files are more in the $350 to $450 price range. So this is a very good kind of moderately priced e-file to start with. On the front of it, you've got some basic controls here. I always like e-files that have a variable speed like this with a button and it just smoothly glides from low to high. I just find that it's much easier to control than plastic buttons or, up, down. It doesn't have a digital readout, and you'll notice it does not have numbers here either on the front of it. But this e-file goes up to 20,000 RPM. If you were to divide your min and max between 0 and 20,000, you can see that you would be like 5, 10, 15, and then 20 all the way over to the right. 20,000 RPMs, a lot of people get hung up on RPMs when shopping for an e-file. RPMs only stands for rotations per minute, or revolutions per minute. So it really has nothing to do with actual torque or power. It just tells you how many times per minute the bit is able to spin. You'll also notice that it has a nice mechanical toggle here. I tend to like more mechanical features. A lot of times with plastic buttons, they can wear out over time, so having an actual mechanical toggle is nice. And if I zoom in for you here, you'll see that it has a little arrow that shows you that it's going to go clockwise or forward, or it's going to go counterclockwise, which is reverse. There is no neutral on this machine. It either goes forward or reverse, so you're going to want to make sure that you turn it off completely before you switch directions. It also has a little holder here for your handpiece. Now, it usually comes like this with the holder flat, and the reason why is because if you were to have this in a belt clip, you can put it inside of a belt clip, which would be on your hip vertically like this. You can sit your handpiece right down in here vertically, and gravity will hold it in place for you. If you are wanting to put this on your nail table, you can absolutely adjust this upwards at an angle so that you're able to do that. So let me just show you really quick what that looks like. So here I've got my e-file here. In here is a screw, and you can use a screwdriver, but if you're just at your nail table and you're like, crap, I don't have anything to do this with, I can actually usually do this with just my little nail spatula here. So I just stick the end of my nail spatula in here, lefty-loosey to loosen this screw, and then this plastic piece, once you get it loosened enough, will actually just pop out. It's kind of spring loaded here. It's got a little spring. So just pull it out and then just twist it to the angle that you like, and it will clip in place, and that's how you know it's in the correct position. So here it clips, and then I have to kind of keep going. It'll clip. I can even clip it vertically, but you'll see that it only has about 3 different positions. Once you're happy with that, go ahead and tighten that screw back up. That'll keep it from springing out of place. You don't have to do it super tight. I just do it so that it doesn't continue to move on me. And then that tightens that screw, and now it doesn't move. So if you had this on your nail table, it's nice because then you can just slip your e-file in at kind of a 45-degree angle or so, okay? It also has these little rubber pads in here that create friction on your handpiece, so that's nice. It keeps that kind of secure and in place if you give it a little push. And everything is all contained in the one unit. The handpiece itself plugs into the front of the machine. Right here is where you're going to plug your handpiece into. That plugs in right there. And then on the back of the machine is where the power cord goes. This is not a rechargeable e-file. It's just portable, which means that if you don't have this plugged in, if I take the power out, it will not power on. Okay, it has to be plugged in to power on, but it is nice because it is considered portable because it's so small and lightweight that you're able to take it with you wherever you'd like to go. All right, let me show you guys the handpiece really quick. So the handpiece I actually think is pretty nice, especially for the price point. It's a lot thicker and meatier than some of them, but even down here, I like how thin this nozzle piece is. Some of the e-files I've seen, they have this huge nozzle that you have to hang on to, which is really uncomfortable, especially in my hand. I like things to feel a little bit more like a pencil. So I really like the size of this particular e-file. It feels really comfortable in my hand, and most of the weight is back here in the e-file, which I really like. It makes it much easier to do. So this part is where you're going to open your lock chuck to be able to put bits in. So let me show you how this works. Right now the lock chuck is closed. Typically you're going to want to have, it comes with a blank shank. You're going to want to keep that blank shank in there when you're keeping it closed. It'll keep dust and debris out of your e-file when it's not in use. You also want to make sure that the lock chuck opening is clean of dust before you remove and insert bits. So all you're going to do right here, you'll see that it has this SR. So you're going to twist it, and it kind of clicks, and I grip here. This part will actually unscrew if you accidentally grip the bottom. So grip the big silver part here, and then you're just going to put your fingers here on the lock chuck, and you're just going to twist it to the left to open, and then you're going to twist it to the right to tighten. So you'll hear a little click when it's perfectly open. Then you can go ahead and insert your bit, and then you're going to twist it to the right to make sure that's tightened, and give it a little tug just to make sure that it's perfectly secure in your e-file. Okay? So that's what the handpiece looks like. And it's a good idea to keep your handpiece nice and clean. This is the part that has the actual motor. A lot of people get confused about e-files because they think this is the part that has the motor. This is actually just the power controller. It's just the power box. This is where all of the driving mechanism is for spinning the actual bit. So you want to make sure that you don't ever drop your handpiece, and make sure that you're not getting a ton of dust and debris shoved down inside of here, okay? This e-file comes with a full 1-year warranty, so if anything happens to it that's related to manufacturing issues, something breaks, something like that, it does come with a full 1-year warranty. It also comes with this controller, which is rated for all the way up to 220, so in the US and Canada and Mexico, we have 110 volt power. In a lot of European and foreign countries, it's 220 volt power. So this machine can be used all over the world, anywhere in the world. It's able to go all the way up to 220. And the ones we have on the Nail Hub do have a US style plug, but just with a plug adapter, you would be able to use this anywhere. Or you can also order the specific plug for your country. We have the EU plug, we have UK, and we also have Australia as well if you're looking for a particular plug. Extended warranty is available for this machine by request, and the other nice thing about this machine is it comes with a couple basic bits. It comes with a basic mandrel, it comes with 6 sanding bands, and it comes with a B52 diamond cone, which is also from Medicool. So that's nice that this comes with a few basic bits for you to get started. Now this is one of my bits that I'm going to show you guys. I wanted to also show you how this works on an actual hand, and I have one of my fake fingers here from Red Iguana that I'm going to show you guys how this files. So because this is, it's a good torque machine, but it's definitely not as high powered as a machine that's going to cost you in the $400 range. So you are going to sacrifice a little bit of the power on this machine, but it is very capable of e-filing anything. So I'm going to e-file on this gel nail that I have here, and I'll show you how to remove the color. I'm going to basically just put the bit in the e-file. I have it in forward, which is toggled up. And then I'm going to turn this all the way to full speed, because when I'm removing color, like you guys have seen, I want my bit to be spinning in full speed. I want to use a light touch and not a lot of pressure. It's pretty quiet while it's running. It has almost just kind of like a little whirring noise on it. And then let me show you what this is like when you're actually filing with it. So here's a gel nail with some gel polish on top. So it does a really nice job of filing. The torque is very good on this machine. It doesn't get bogged down. So you'll notice it doesn't really slow down as I'm using this. It just continues to file, and I'm using extremely light pressure on this nail. It does an excellent job of keeping up with me as I'm filing on gel. So this is a really, really good option for those of you that are looking to get into e-filing, but you're not able to, invest in a $400 machine. This is going to be a good one for you. And it does have nice variable control, so you can also use your cuticle bits, diamond bits, stuff like that, work on skin. I'm really impressed by this e-file overall. And I'm actually going to be giving away this particular unit. So let me dust this off. This particular Medicool Pro Power 520, I am going to be giving it away after this video. So don't forget to check out our community section on the Nail Hub YouTube channel. I'm going to package this up for you. It is an open box unit, so it will come just as it is. I'll make sure it's nice and clean before I send it to you. But if you're interested in winning this e-file, go ahead and enter the contest that I'm going to put up on our community page inside of our YouTube, and you guys can have a chance to win this. Our giveaways are open to anyone in the world. And it's important to note that our giveaways are not affiliated with YouTube, Medicool, or anyone else. This is just the Nail Hub giving away e-files that we own and allowing you guys to take advantage of some free product. So feel free to enter into the contest. I'm doing that for all of our All About series videos. And that was one of my goals for 2020, is to be able to give away a lot of product to those of you that are interested. And again, it's open to anyone in the entire world. You will just need a plug adapter if you are in a foreign country, because this comes with a US plug, but it is rated for up to 220 volts, which means you can use it on your electrical grid without having to get a booster or an actual power adapter. Okay. I hope this video was really helpful. I hope you guys get a little bit more of a feel for what the Medicool Pro Power 520 is like in use and what it looks like and how to use it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below this video. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.